The Wizard of the Kremlin was Regal's May 4th mystery movie, the second of the week, and wow, what a letdown. It stars Paul Dano, Jude Law, Jeffrey Wright, and Alicia Vikander, and follows a political strategist, played by Dano, recounting his involvement in the rise of Vladimir Putin. The biggest issue right away is that this just isn't gripping at any point. There's no momentum, no tension, no sense of curiosity pulling you forward. I found myself drifting, checking the clock, and even dozing off, which is never a great sign for a political drama like this. Coming off something as charming and engaging as Regal's first mystery movie on May 3rd, The Sheep Detectives, this felt like hitting a brick wall. From the very beginning, there's just no hook. Nothing pulls you in, and worse, nothing keeps you there. The film is structured with Paul Dano's character telling his story to Jeffrey Wright, and everything plays out in flashbacks. The problem is, it's almost entirely exposition. We're constantly being told what will happen or what did happen instead of actually seeing it unfold in a compelling way. Now, Jude Law as Vladimir Putin, honestly, he's fine. There's even a bit of an eerie resemblance there, but the film never really gives him or us anything substantial to latch onto. And then there's Paul Dano. I'm sorry, but he just did not work for me at all. His performance felt completely flat. No emotion, no presence. Whether it's his girlfriend cheating on him or his proximity to the rise of Putin's power, there's just nothing. There was zero magnetism coming from him, which made it impossible to care about him or anything happening around him. What's even more baffling is that this is sitting higher on Rotten Tomatoes from the official critics than Michael, which I genuinely don't understand. I don't know how that math works in any universe. This was utterly lifeless and tedious to sit through, in stark contrast to Michael. What's also frustrating is that the movie tells us about these massive, brutal, historically inspired events, the rise of Putin's power, the role of the FSB, but we barely see any of it. It's all talk, no impact. At one point, a character in the film even says, "The first rule, don't be boring." And yet, here we are. There's also this odd disconnect where the film claims its characters are fictional, but it's very clearly pulling from real people and events. Honestly, a straightforward documentary about Putin would have been far more engaging than this. By the time we get to the ending, and you can see it coming a mile away, I felt nothing. No shock, no emotion, just relief that it was finally over. This was a complete miss for me. A dull, lifeless experience that never justifies its own story. If you were curious about this one, I'd say go in with low expectations, or just skip it. The Wizard of the Kremlin has landed on my list of worsts for the year.